Hi viewers, I welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I have taken the topic of industrial relation and labor welfare, and this is my part 2 video of industrial relation and labor welfare. So through this video, I am going to explain the concept of industrial relation, meaning of industrial relation, definition of industrial relation, then features of industrial relation, then what is the scope for industrial relation. Let's get into the video. Meaning of industrial relation. Before seeing to the meaning of industrial relation, I want to give a explanation about industrial relation. So industry, it is a large number of employees are working in a particular industry. Okay, so industry, there are different types of industries are available in India, like service industry, manufacturing industry, then other kind of industry, then any other kind of industries are available. So in industry, how they can maintain the relationship between their employees, and we can, there are two parts of industrial relation. One is how the employees are maintaining the relationship between the management, and the other side of relation is how the management they are relating to their employees. So there are two parts. Let's go, let's see into the video. So let's see industrial relation. The term industrial relation commonly denotes employee-employee relationship. So here we can say that as an employee, he has to maintain the relationship among themselves. In a factory, suppose 1000 number of employees or 100 number of employees are working, all the employees are should have proper strong friendly relationship among them, because if they need any help, anyone need a help, he can be approached another employee, so that they should maintain the relationship. So it is also industrial relation in both organized and unorganized sector of the company. So organized means it is a form of company, there are different organizations. Then unorganized means there is no structure for the economy. Okay, so whether it is a industry oriented company, organized means industrial oriented company, unorganized means non or industrial company. So these companies are the backbone of the Indian economy, so that who are all working for that Indian economy, they have to maintain the relationship among them. So see that industrial relation is also known as labor management relation or labor relation. So we have to maintain the relationship between the labor and management. It will be treated here as the study of employee-employer relationship and the outcome of such relation. So meaning of industrial relation nothing but to study the relationship between the employee-employer and the outcome of the such relation. What is the outcome of the relationship? The good production, good profit, the company growth, development. So these are the best outcome of industrial relation. Definition of industrial relation. So according to Mr. Kapoor, he has defined as industrial relation is a developing and dynamic concept, and such no more limits itself merely to the complex relation between the union and the management, but also refers to the general web of relationship normally obtaining between employees, a web much more complex than a single concept of labor capital conflict. So he has defined that relationship it is a developing and dynamic concept for, so as an employee he can maintain the relationship between the management. If he wants to maintain the relationship, so he has to join in any one of trade union. The trade union will make the bridge to maintain the relationship among their management. So if you want to maintain the proper relationship, you have to join in any kind of industry trade union that will maintain the strong relationship between both among you. That is what he has stated. That features of industrial relation. So feature is nothing but characteristics of industrial relation, how the relationship is being maintained between two persons. So let's see one by one. Industrial relation do not emerge in vacuum. They are born of employment relationship in an industrial setting. So Industrial relation, it is a emerging, it is a merging of between the two person. One is management, another one is employee. Without the existence of two parties, that is labor and management, this relationship cannot exist. Once he is being retired from the management, he cannot maintain the relationship. So if he want to maintain the relationship, he has to be serve as a labor for the particular management. Okay, then only they can maintain the relationship between them. Next one, it provides the environment for industrial relation. So it is a strong good environment relationship between them. Then industrial relations are categorized by both conflict and operations. Conflict is nothing but it is a strife. So if it is strife is going on, it should be removed by the maintaining the strong relationship between one among them. And cooperation, it is one of very important in the industry, because so all are cooperated, then only they will get a achievement and objective. The focus of industrial relation is in on the study of attitudes, relationship, practice and procedures developed by the contending parties to resolve or at least minimize conflicts. So if you have maintained the, if you have studied about the attitudes, relationship, practice and procedures about the management as well as the employee, so we can avoid unnecessary conflicts, and we can solve the, we can minimize the conflict between two employer and management. Scope of industrial relations. Scope is nothing but, in industrial relation, this is a concept which was covered. What are the things? So let's see one by one. First one, protecting the interest of the employees. So if you have maintained the strong relationship, it will be protect for the employees. So because if any kind of misrepresentation or misbehavior act is done by the employees, if he has maintained the strong relationship in the industry, so his job will be more safe and secure. He can protect from the job. Next one is, next scope of industrial relation is, it's providing reasonable wages to the employees. So here as a management, he can understand the employer social security and other things and the family background, so he can understand the economy, whether the employee is possible to work with the minimum salary which was provided by myself, so he can understand himself. Okay, so reasonable salary to be provided by the employees. Then it is providing safe and hygienic working conditions. So every employees are expecting that we need a safe, while working in the working place, they need a safe and security and protection for both women and men and other employees, because safety is one of the most important measures in the industry, and hygienic is also one of the important factor which was expected by all the employees. Next one is providing social security measures. So providing social security measures, there are two forms. One is monetary benefits, another one is non-monetary benefits. So as a management, they have to be always connected with the employees family by providing a educational facility, recreational facility and other social awareness program. Like that they are providing, that will be more social awareness, maintaining social security for their employees. Then to maintaining a strong trade union. So the industrial relation, it is helpful for maintaining a strong trade union. Trade union is nothing but all the employees are joined together to formed for the purpose of for their employees and manage for the queries and demands are to be accepted by the management. So that is the purpose only they have joined in a trade union. Next one is, next scope of industrial relation is collective bargaining. Collective bargaining is a process of negotiation between employees and a group of employees aimed to agreement to regulate working salaries, working condition, benefits and other aspects of workers' compensation and rights for workers. So collective bargaining, it is nothing but group action which was represented by all the employees. So this is also another scope of industrial relation. Thank you so much. I think so you have all understood the concept of industrial relation, meaning, definition and the scope of industrial relation and the features of industrial relation. Thank you for watching my video.